Hi everyone, my name is Julia and I'm a physical therapist at Breakthrough. I'm here today with a lower body HIIT and strength workout. So it's going to be a pretty big workout here. We're going to start off with a warm-up, just get the muscles ready to go. We're going to start off our main workout portion with a HIIT section, high intensity interval training. So we'll do jumps of all different kinds. So make sure you have some space around you and hopefully no downstairs neighbors. And then we're going to go into our strength training portion, which is going to require some weight. So you can do it body weight, but you'll get more benefit out of this if you have something to use for weight. So dumbbells, gallons of water, bags of books, whatever it is you have on hand. And then we're going to go into our cool down just to finish it off. So hope you're ready for a big workout today. We're going to have some fun with this one. So turn on your workout music, whatever gets you motivated, and then let's get going. Just going to start off with our warm-up here. We got to get the body ready to go. We're starting off with a boxer shuffle, so you can do it however you like. If you prefer just to jog in place, that's fine. But you can also do that boxer shuffle, get a little bit of that side-to-side motion. So the warm's really important. We just got to warm up the body, get ourselves ready to go. Our next warm-up exercise is going to be a quad stretch with a heel raise. Grab your ankle, come up on your toe. Grab your ankle, come up on your toe. So this is a quick dynamic stretch. Going to work on our balance pretty early on in the workout here. Want to do a quick stretch, not a long, prolonged stretch. We're just getting our muscles ready for all the movements we're about to go through. Getting the front thigh here. Next, we're going to go into Frankenstein, so a straight leg kick. So we'll get those hamstrings. So stand up nice and tall, kick one leg out in front of you, pull it down, kind of scuff along the floor. So keep your back and knees straight. Only kick up as high as you can while keeping both your back and your knees straight. So you don't want to be slumping over to reach for your toe. Next one's going to be a combo hip hug to a lunge and twist. Alright, so hug your knee to your chest, step forward into a lunge, rotate, and then reverse. So other side, you can add a little heel raise in there like I'm doing. So hip hug, optional heel raise, lunge, and twist. Hip hug, heel raise, lunge, and twist. Then we'll get into our hips a little bit more. We're going to do a deep squat hip rotation. So here, get into a nice deep squat, kind of as low as you can get, keeping your heels on the ground. And you're going to rotate your knees out to the side. You can kind of use your elbow to help you here if you need to. If you can't get that low and you're kind of up here, that's fine. You're just trying to get as low as you can. Get a little rotation in those hips. Open up those hips a little bit. Next one is a walk down the plank. So walk it down, keeping your legs straight, strong plank position, then back up. Waking up our core here. Our second to last one is going to be a lateral shuffle to lunge. So shuffle, lunge, lunge, and push the other way. Shuffle, lunge both directions. One shuffle, lunge, lunge. Get a little adductor stretch on the straight leg here. Working into a little power from those hips as you push off into that shuffle. Our last one's going to be power skips. Okay. So you can either just do drive up, opposite knee, opposite hand, or you can go full on, reverse lunge, drive it up. This is our last warm-up interval here. Great. All right, so I'm sweating a little bit. My heart rate's up. I'm breathing a little bit harder, so that means it's a sign of a good warm-up. So get ready. We're about to get into this HIIT section here. Grab a quick drink if you need it, and then come right back. Okay, so we're going to get started with our HIIT portion here. So we're doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, times 2 for each exercise. So our first group is going to be 3 exercises. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll go into our next 3 exercises. So our first 3 exercises are going to be squat jumps, zigzag lateral jumps, and lunge jumps. Woo! Get excited. Here we go. Starting off with our first one, which is going to be squat jumps. Just got 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Here we go. Start it up. So push back into your hips. Jump nice and high. Absorb the shock on your landing. Nice soft landings. Alright, 10 seconds. Active rest. Make sure you power from your hips. Have a nice soft landing here. Start it up. Keep breathing. Keep going. Whew. That was 2. Now we have our zigzag lateral jumps. So make this a nice athletic motion. Side to side. So kind of advance forward. And then back into zigzag. Pretend like you're cutting around someone on the field. Strong power off on that hip. Whew. Quick break. Round 2 coming up. Start up. Zigzag back and forth. Like you're cutting around your opponent. Gotta get open. Keep it going, you're almost there. Whew. Active rest. And we're going for lunge jumps. Oh yes, everyone's favorite. Start it up. Do the lunge jump as long as you can. If you have to, you can do a split lunge jump. But try and keep it going, lunging from one side to the next. Active rest here. Keep your feet moving. Last one before we break. Go. Whew. All right. Nice work. Quick break. Keep your feet moving. Grab a sip of water if you need it, and then we're going to come right back for our next 3 HIIT exercises. Whew. You can tell I'm working hard, so get a quick sip of water. You earned it. All right, now rest for the weary. We're going to go into our next 3 HIIT exercises. It's going to be burpees, lateral tuck jumps, and 180 squat jumps. So we're getting in those different motions. Here we go. 20 seconds, 2 times each exercise. Starting with burpees. With or without the push-up, you get to choose. If you want, you can jump up in a streamline, or keep your hands by your sides. The push-up if you're feeling like you need an extra challenge. reactive core training. As you shoot your legs behind you, your core has to react to that. Here we go. You don't have to do the push-up. It's optional. But fun to add sometimes. Whew. Next one, lateral tuck jumps. Oh, how I love tuck jumps. Start it up. So big tuck jump to the side. If you can, go continuous. But if you need to, you can add a little bounce in between each tuck jump. Whew. That's the big one. Only one more round of those. And go. Go as long as you can without the bounce. Whew. 180 squat jumps. Our last HIIT exercise. Start it up. Soft landing. One more interval, then we get another break. You got it. Make sure your knees stay stable when you land. Don't let it cave in. Keep it up. Whew. Thank goodness for the double beep. Means we get a quick water break. And then we're going to get into those strength exercises. So if your legs aren't already burning enough, grab your weights. We'll get just a little bit more burn on those legs. But first, grab a quick sip of water. Keep your feet moving. Alright, so if you haven't been scared away yet, great. We're going to get right into that strength portion, so we'll keep burning those legs a little bit. So we're going to do superset style. So we have 3 groups of 2 exercises. We're going to go back and forth 3 times, 3 rounds of each, 3 sets of each in an A-B pattern. So our first group of 2 exercises is going to be squats and RDLs. So go ahead, grab some weight for those. We're going to do 15 repetitions of each of these, going for a little bit more of that muscular endurance here. Alright, so grab your weights for those squats. We're going to start it up with 15 repetitions, 3 sets. Here we go. 1, knees and feet shoulder width apart. 2, inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 4, initiate by pushing your hips back. 5, 6, lean your weight towards your heels a little bit. 7, 8, press firmly into the ground with your feet. 9, spread the floor between your feet. 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Very nice. So if at any point you need more of a break, just hit the pause button and take a break. We're going to go right on to those RDLs. We're doing 15 of these. This is our first set. Start it up. 1. Inhale down. Exhale up. Knees soft but straight. 3. Hinge at the hips. 4. Really important that your back stays straight with a neutral arch the whole time. That's 6. 7. Don't let your back slump over here. 8. Keep your shoulders back. That can help. 9. 10. You feel a stretch in the hamstrings. 11. As you go down. 12. And work in the hamstrings and glutes as you pull up. 13. 14. And 15. Nice. All right, that was our first set done. We got 2 more sets, so wipe the sweat from your eyes, and then we'll start it up here. Set 2, 15 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, initiate with the hip hinge. 3, 4, stand all the way back up to vertical. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Back to those RDLs. So, shoulders back, neutral arch in the spine, hinge at the hips. If you can only get this far before your back starts to round, then that's your limit. Don't force it by bending your back forward. This is all a hip hinge here. 15 RDLs. Here we go. 1, 2, inhale down, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, shoulders back, 13, 14, and 15. All right, take a moment here, catch your breath. We're going to go on to our third set here. Got 1 more set of these squats and RDLs. Rack them up and start it up. 15 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inhale down, exhale up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, 1 more set. Those RDLs. 15 reps. Start up. 1, 2, 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4. You'll probably find 5. As you do these more consistently, 6. You'll be able to get deeper into the RDL. 7. It's an active hamstring lengthening exercise. 8. 9, 10, 11, knees are straight but not locked out, slightly bent. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very nice. All right. Grab a quick sip of water, then we're going to go on to our next 2 exercises. Okay, so we're moving on here. We're going to do lateral lunges and curtsy lunges as our next 2 exercises. We're going to go alternating back and forth between each leg. And so we'll just do 3 sets of 10 repetitions on each leg. So 20 alternating, 10 on each leg, whatever is easier for you to think of it as. We're going to start with the lateral lunges. And these are going to be without a step here, working on that lateral strength. So we're doing 10 reps each leg. Start it up. 1, 1, feet nice and wide apart, feet pointing straight forward. That's 2 and 2. Inhale down. 3, exhale up. 3, again like the squat, you're initiating 4 by pushing your hips back. 4, 5, 5, trying to get your thigh parallel to the ground. 6, 6, 7, 7. You want your knee right over your foot, not to the outside or inside of your foot. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Nice. All right, I'm switching my weights for the curtsy lunges. So for the curtsy, you can step pretty far back behind to the inside of your foot, or if that bothers your hip a little bit, you can just do straight back in a reverse lunge. Up to you. Just trying to get slightly different angles on that hip here. So again, 10 on each side. Start it up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 3. So stepping back and behind that front foot. 4, 4. Keep your trunk vertical. 5, 5. And you want to hover your back knee over the ground. 6. Don't bang your knee on the ground. 6. Trying to have good control of the motion here. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 1 more on each side. 10, and 10. Nice. All right, put those back down. Going back to our lateral lunges here. So again, you can always pause if you need more of a rest between sets. We're going to chug right along with set 2. 10 lateral lunges each side. Start it up. 1, 2, 3. Oops. That was the other 2. 3, 3. Sometimes my counting gets mixed up. 4, 4. Counting is often the hardest part of my job. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. And so, show you from the side here, but you really want to hinge back into your hip. 8, 8. Don't let your knee come forward over your toe. 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, nice job. I'm going to switch my weight out again for those curtsy lunges. And again, if I mess up my counting, just ignore me. And you can go by your own count. We're going to do 10 on each side here, curtsy lunges. Set 2. 1, 2. Oh, there we go again. This is 2, and 2, 3. I'll get it right eventually. 3, showing you from the side. Essentially looks like a reverse lunge. 4, 4. Trying to get both knees to about 90. 5, 5. Keeping your trunk vertical. 6, 6. Inhale down. Exhale up. 7, 8, 8. Stepping back and behind. 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good. All right. We have one more set, our third set here of each of those exercises. Go ahead and grab your weights, and we'll start it up. 10 each leg. 1, 1. See, there I got it right this time. 2, 2, 3. Push those hips back. 3, like you're sitting on a chair behind you. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Inhale down, exhale up. 7, 7, 8, 8. Keep your knee over your foot. 9, 9. Last one on each side. 10, and 10. Woo, feel the burn. All right, put those down. Going back into our third and final set, curtsy lunges. Just got one more set here before a quick break. So 10 on each leg, start it up. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Inhale down, exhale up. 4, 4. And as always, you can just do a reverse lunge. 5, 5. If the curtsy isn't working for you. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good. All right, so you earned yourself another quick break. Grab a sip of water, keep your feet moving. And then for our last exercise, you're going to need a chair, box, sofa bed, something to elevate your rear foot on. Okay, so grab that, grab some water, and then come right back. All right, we're back for our last two exercises, our last two strength exercises here. First one is going to be a Bulgarian split squat. So that's where we have our bench, chair, couch, whatever it is you got. You just have to be able to put your back foot up on it, And our second exercise is going to be a single leg RDL. So I'm going to use weights for these, and again, we're going to do 10 on each leg, 3 sets of each. Starting off with that Bulgarian split squat, so you can put your toe up or the top of your foot down on your elevated surface here, and we're going to start it up. 1, 2, 3, inhale down, exhale up, 4, 5, both knees gotta bend, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch feet. Try and get your feet the same distance here. And when you straighten, try not to lock your knee out all the way. Just come just a little bit shy of fully straight. 10 on this side. Here we go. 1, 2, keep your chest up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, for that single leg RDL, I'm going to be careful not to hit my box here. So get yourself some space. Your lifted leg and your trunk should all move as one unit, like you're a straight board here. Okay, so 10 on each leg. Start up. 1, inhale down. 2, 3, extend through that lifted leg. 4, again, don't let yourself slump. 5, if you can only get partially down before you start to slump your back, then that's it. 6, 7, 8, your standing knee should be straight but soft. 9, and 10. Go ahead and switch sides. This is a balance challenge, core challenge, leg strength, all of it. Here we go, 10 on this side. 1, inhale down, exhale up. 2, extend through the back leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep your back straight, in line with your leg. 9, and 10. All right. Take a quick break here. Again, you can always pause if you need it. We're going back to those Bulgarian split squats. So, get your foot up on that box. And we got 10 here. Start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Feel the legs. They're awake. They're kicking. Here we go with those single leg RDLs. 10 on each side. 1, extend through that back leg. 2, pretend like you're kicking down a door behind you. 3, kind of in slow motion. 4. So when we push that heel back and lift the leg. 5, 6. Try not to tap down for balance if you don't have to. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Check it out, other leg. Like the double leg RDLs, the more you do these, you'll probably actively loosen your hamstrings a little more, and you'll be able to get farther down. 10 on this side, start it up. 1, 2, extend through that back leg. 3, keep your hips level. 4, 5. You don't want to open up your hips here. That's not the point. 6, 7, 8, hinging at the hips. 9, and 10. Whew. All right. So we have arrived at our last set, our third set of these Bulgarian split squats and single leg RDLs. So one more set of 10 on each leg is all you have between you and the cool down. Here we go. So get your foot up on that box. About 10 reps each leg. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale down. Exhale up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch legs. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. 10 reps each leg, single leg RDL. Get your balance and start it up. 1, 2, 3, back straight, back leg straight, and in line. 4, 5, kick that door down behind you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I must be getting tired because I'm wobbling all over the place. Just got one more set here. 10 single leg RDLs. Start it up. 1, 2, back leg in line with your trunk. 3, steady breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So that's the end of the hard part. Grab a quick drink of water. Keep your feet moving. Don't sit down completely. And then we'll come right back for our cool down and stretch. All right, so if you're like me, your body's feeling pretty beat up right now. We just put it through a pretty hard workout. So we got to finish off with that cool down. So we're going to start off. We're just going to hold these, instead of for a length of time, we're just going to hold it for several deep breaths here. So we're going to start with a forward bend hamstring stretch. Feet nice and wide. Bring it down. Try and keep your knees straight here and breathe. So you can walk your hands over to one side. Take a couple deep breaths here. Then walk your hands to the other side. Take a few deep breaths here. Hope you're proud of yourself. That was a hard workout and you made it through. So, nice work. Thanks for joining me on that one. As you can see, I'm sweating and tired. Come back to the middle. Let your head hang heavy. You can nod, shake it back and forth. Relax your neck a little bit here. You can grab your elbows. All right, and then roll your way back up. We're going to go into an IT band side stretch. So one leg cross over the other, and then the back leg, that arm, you're going to reach over your head, lean away from your back leg. You should feel a really nice side stretch all the way down your side here. You might feel a little bit into your hip. And breathe. And then as you breathe, you can kind of reach down for that back toe, and you'll feel it a little bit lower down your leg. So start up in the side, now working down into the IT band a little more. Relax your head, let it hang. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch sides here. So cross your other leg in front, and then reach up and over, away from that back leg. You should feel a nice stretch along the side. Breathe into your ribs here, expand through that side. And then you can reach down for your back foot and feel it a little bit lower in that IT band. Let your head relax, let your neck relax. You can slightly bend both knees here. All right, very nice. Next one's going to be a standing quad stretch. So grab a chair, wall, or workout buddy for balance support if you need it. You're just gonna grab your ankle and pull it towards your butt. Keep your knees together, stretch the front of that quad, and you can grab the top of your foot if you want to get a little bit more stretch in that shin. Up tall here, and just breathe into that leg. You're still working on your balance, so it's still kind of an active stretch here. Go ahead and switch sides. So up nice and tall, grab your ankle. You can also grab the top of your foot. And breathe. If you need it, you can always use a chair for support, for balance. Try and let the front of that thigh release. All right, very nice. The next one's going to be a downward dog calf stretch. So get into that downward dog position, and then put one ankle or put one foot over your other ankle. So we're just going to stretch one calf at a time. And I like to switch back and forth between my knee being straight and then slightly bent. So when it's straight here, get a little bit more of that gastroc. And when it's bent, you feel a little lower in the calf. That's your soleus. So I like to do a little of both here. And then hold that nice downward dog. Okay, and then switch feet. So cross your other ankle, or cross your other foot over your other ankle. Again, let your head relax here. You can shake it back and forth, nod it up and down. And then bend that knee slightly for a little bit of a stretch lower in the calf and that soleus. My hands are sliding on my mat here. I've gotten sweat everywhere. Straighten out that knee for the gastroc. Alright, and then relax. So we're going to bring one knee forward for a hip flexor stretch. So if your knee doesn't like kneeling on the ground, just put a cushion underneath, or you can do it in a standing position. So here you're going to tuck your hips under like a guilty dog, tucking its tail between its legs. You can have your back toes down here, or your back foot down. And you're just going to shift forward until you feel a stretch in the front of the hip. For me, it's my left hip right now because my left foot is behind. And to deepen it, reach up, lean away from the back hip. Make sure you keep your hips tucked under, because if you don't tuck your hips under, you're going to end up arching in your low back. So that's not the point. We're not trying to stretch your abs. We're trying to stretch your hip flexor. So tuck those hips under like a guilty dog, and then shift your weight forward. Get a stretch in the front of that hip. Alright, and then switch sides. So other knee in front. Again, if you're standing, you just do it in a standing position. Same thing, tuck your hips under. So posterior pelvic tilt, that's what we call this. Tuck your hips under, and then shift forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of this back hip. So to deepen it, reach up and away from your back hip, and breathe. We do a lot of sitting all day, so this is a really nice stretch to open up that hip. We also need hip extension for a lot of powerful activities like running. So this is a great stretch just to open up that hip a little bit. All right, our last couple of stretches are going to be down on the ground. Starting with a supine figure 4 glute stretch. So cross your ankle over your opposite knee, pull your toes towards your knee here, and then hug your shin towards your chest. If that's too much, you can grab the back of your thigh. But if you can, grab your shin, keep that foot flexed here, and you should feel a nice stretch in your hip. These are your glutes, your piriformis. After all that jumping and leg work we just did, these glutes are going to be sore tomorrow. So don't be alarmed if you're sore tomorrow. But do make sure, that's why we do this stretching cool down, to try and reduce some of that soreness. And then I also really recommend some foam rolling for muscle recovery and to reduce soreness. Especially after a hard workout like that, a foam roller is going to be your friend. Go ahead and switch. So opposite ankle over your knee, pull your toes towards your knee, and then bring your shin towards your chest. And breathe. Just breathe into that hip. Let those muscles relax. So just take a few more breaths here. You can kind of wiggle your knee around, see where you need to stretch the most, and then sink into it. And let it release. So sitting, our last stretch is going to be butterfly. So soles of your feet together, knees down, try and push them down towards the ground. You can use your elbows to help if you need to. And then keeping your chest up, you're just going to bring your chest forward. You should feel a good stretch in your adductors here, your inner thighs. Just breathe into the stretch. And then for me, I'm going to follow this up with some foam rolling because I know I'm going to be a little bit sore tomorrow. So try and head that off a little bit with some extra foam rolling here. So your foam roller is your friend. You may not feel like it at the time, but it'll feel better afterwards. All right, release that. And that's it. You did it. So that was our lower body HIIT and strength workout. So thanks for joining me through that tough workout, and see you next time.